With some more open to conspiracy theories, vaccination rates of English Premier League players remain shrouded in mystery. The BBC reported that in an email sent by the Premier League to its clubs in September, the organisation said, "Only 7 club squads are more than 50% fully vaccinated, so we have a way to go." It is increasingly clear that full vaccination will be the key criteria for government and health authorities, in terms of international travel and potential COVID certification at large-scale events. Currently, 85.4% of the UK population aged 12 and over has received at least 1 dose, and 78.4% has received 2 doses. We are considering if and how best we can reward those squad/players who are most COVID compliant and who have opted to be vaccinated, the letter reportedly said. A bit of confusion. The England national team is involved in a World Cup qualifying game against Andorra on Saturday, and ahead of that match Tammy Abraham, who plays for Italian club Roma, became the first England player to confirm he had taken the COVID-19 vaccine.
England manager Gareth Southgate, speaking ahead of the Andorra game, said some of players were more open to some of these conspiracy theories surround COVID-19 vaccines because they are reading social media more. They are perhaps more vulnerable to those sort of views. From what I can see, there is a bit of confusion around. And there are several different threads there to why they are choosing to be jabbed or not to speak publicly about it, Southgate told reporters. Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp recently told reporters that 99% of his squad had been vaccinated and expressed frustration at the apparent slow uptake at rival teams, saying that refusing to take the vaccine is a little bit like drink driving. "We all probably were in a situation where we had a beer or two and thought we still could drive, but the law, we are not allowed to drive, so we don't drive," said Klopp. "But this law is not there for protecting me when I drink 2 beers and want to drive. It's for protecting all the other people because I'm drunk and we accept that as a law. I don't take the vaccination only to protect me, I take the vaccination to protect all the people around me. I don't understand why that is a limitation of freedom, because, if it is, then not being allowed to drink and drive is a limitation of freedom as well." US sport league Sky Sports News reported last week the Wolves squad was also fully vaccinated, and Brentford and Leeds had more than 90% of their players fully vaccinated. Chelsea, Tottenham and Leicester declined to comment, while Arsenal, Manchester City and Manchester United hadn't responded at the time of publication. In August, Southgate said he had received abuse for appearing in a video encouraging young people to get vaccinated. "I'm not going to get too involved in this because I was asked to do a video supporting the vaccination program, which I thought was responsible," said Southgate. "And of all the things I received abuse for over the summer, of which there's been several, that's probably the one I've received the most abuse over. I'm probably going to keep out of that argument for the time being." While Roma forward Abraham confirmed he had had the vaccine, AC Milan defender Fikayo Tomori, who used to play for Chelsea and is a member of the England squad, declined to tell reporters whether he had been vaccinated earlier this week. "We're public figures, so I definitely see why people are wondering or asking, if they're going to take it, I'm going to take it. If they are not going to take it, I'm not going to take it," Tomori told reporters. "I don't think it's my place to put it out there if I've done this or done that to influence people. It's to leave people to their own if they want to do it or not." Across the Atlantic, US sports leagues have been disclosing player vaccination rates. Andrew Wiggins of the Golden State Warriors recently received a vaccine after initially requesting exemption on religious grounds, head coach Steve Kerr said. San Francisco's local health authority also requires vaccination. Last month, the NFL said as of September 23, 93.7% of its players were vaccinated. Teams that have to cancel a match due to an outbreak among unvaccinated players will forfeit the match and be credited with a loss.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe